Cardi B's relationship with Stefon Diggs got messy really, really fast, like really, really quick. Yes, for those of you that don't know, Cardi B recently, or should I say, immediately after her breakup with Offset, her husband, which the divorce procedures haven't been completed in courts for reasons best known to them, immediately went into another relationship with um, NFL player Stefon Diggs. Now, at the beginning, everything was going smoothly. They were Stefon Diggs actually rented a castle, and he spends time in this castle with Cardi B, and their love story all over the internet. They were at events, they were at football games, snapped together, smiled to the internet. But behind all those things, the relationship was actually toxic. And that is why I am here today to give you all the full gossip. That's what I do actually. Now, based on my findings, because here, as I always do, I pen down these findings and I bring it to the whole world. All right, based on my findings, this is what actually happened. Stefan Diggs was allegedly blocked from getting close to her at an event, with security stepping in quick. Now, allegedly, it says via an unknown source that Stefan Diggs went to see Cardi B to actually talk about their son. They both have a son together. That's how messed up this whole thing is. Immediately after the breakup with her ex-husband, um, Offset, she got pregnant immediately for her boyfriend, Stefan Diggs. And now they are both having issues, and it has gone to the extent, these issues has grown to the extent that for Stefan Diggs to see Cardi B, security had to step in and walk him out, telling him that Cardi B doesn't want to mess with him, doesn't want to see him around, doesn't want to talk to him. And from this unknown source, like I said, this source is not verified. From this unknown source, the reason why Stefan Diggs was at that event was to actually talk to Cardi B about his son. Now, from what I'm hearing, from the rumors I'm hearing, it's like Cardi B is blocking Stefan Diggs from seeing his son because of the problems the both have going on between them, and she's doing that problem. And because of that problem, she's not allowing Stefan come close to his son. Now, like I said, allegedly, this whole information isn't verified. Even bouncing Stefan Diggs out from the event isn't verified. Now, why do I say it's not verified? Here's the thing: this whole escorted out situation is not verified because there is no source. We don't know the source. Now, if you want your story to be verified, we need to know a reliable source. Source like TMZ, E News, it can even come to me. Yeah. But this source isn't verified. So we cannot say that this actually happened or it didn't happen. But one thing about rumors is that in every rumor there's an atom of truth. Okay, there's an atom of truth. Now, to me, maybe the reason why this seems like it is a false news is because there was no verified news network there, or there's no a well reliable source. Like I said, example like TMZ that carried this news. But from what we are hearing, Stefan Diggs was actually bounced out from the arena. Now, from my findings, actually, from my findings, sources say the relationship has been falling apart for a long time. So, notwithstanding the happy moments they post online, the time they go to the castle, the time they both go to watch football together, that's their relationship has been toxic actually. And things started getting more messy after the Super Bowl. Now, from what I heard, now from sources actually, like I said, it's not verified. From sources, Cardi B invited his baby mama, and he gave his baby mama a front row while Cardi was at the back. This actually made Cardi mad from my sources, not from me. Allegedly, news are not verified yet. But like I said, in every rumor, there's an atom of truth in it. All right. Now, after that Super Bowl experience, after that whole messy drama, they both unfollowed each other on Instagram. That is to show you that yes, there is a problem. And not only that, Cardi B, after a recently concluded show, she said this on stage. Now, this one is verified, it's all over the internet. She said, I'm not messing with my baby daddy anymore. And we all know the baby daddy to be Stefon Diggs. Now, this has made us to conclude that yeah, they have both broken up and she has moved on. And recently, this whole bouncing out story, this whole bouncing Stefan Diggs out of the arena situation, telling him that Cardi B doesn't want to see him, and him going with the intentions to talk about his son. Man, it's all crazy and it's toxic, as they say. Yeah, it's toxic. So Cardi B had to move on just to focus on her life, her family, and her career. From what we are hearing, all right. Now, all right. Meanwhile, let's not forget something. I wrote it down so that me myself I won't forget. I wrote it down. Offset already hinted something when this whole drama between Cardi B and Stefon Diggs were escalating. Offset hinted something. He said their relationship wouldn't last. Offset actually said this. Now, while Offset and Cardi B were going back and forth after their breakup, they both threw jabs at each other on Twitter, dissing each other with their songs. They both threw jabs at each other real quick. The way this whole thing switched from these loving couples to these toxic couples fighting online, and definitely they break up. But I don't think their divorce procedures has been completed. I don't think so. Now, moving on, Offset had already hinted that this relationship between Cardi B and Stefan Diggs isn't gonna last. Now the question now is, did Offset actually win? Well, to me, he did because he predicted that this will happen, that they will break up, and this relationship is not even up to a year. And we're having problems like this with Cardi B saying she just wants to focus on herself and her family and her career, that she doesn't want to mess with her baby daddy again. Well, that's between them. Now, if you love this video and you want to be watching more video like this is the channel for you, Divine Pop Talk, because I bring you all the latest celebrity gossips and celebrity dramas online. I remain your humble host, Divine. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to turn on notifications for more interesting videos as good as this. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.